Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my English class. I am Mehedee Sultana, lecturer in the Department of English, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka. Dear students, we have launched this online education system to accelerate the education when most of the educational institutions in the world are closed due to COVID-19. Through these online classes, we are continuously conducting our educational activities. So I hope you all will pay close attention to the classes and learn a lot. Dear students, art is the highest level of beauty. But most of the arts in the world are optional. But only one art is very important in every aspect in our life. Do you know what is that? That is art of speaking. Every day we communicate with others through conversations. The more beautiful the language, the easier it will be to win people's hearts. And today we will learn a topic like that. Dear students, I think you can guess what's our today's topic. Yes, dear students, our today's topic is how to write a dialogue. One thing you have to keep in mind whenever you will write a dialogue, the language of the dialogue must be simple, clear, and understandable. You will get dialogue writing in English first paper, and if you want to obtain 10 marks in dialogue writing, you have to know some basic rules. So dear students, let's know the rules of dialogue writing. At first, you have to know what is dialogue. Dialogue is one of the best vehicles for learning how to think, how to be reasonable, how to make moral decisions, and how to understand another person's point of view. There are 5 important characteristics of dialogue writing. First one is spontaneous. It should be spontaneous. That means it should not look like pre-planned. Then the second point is natural. We need to make sure 2 things. It should be indirect speech and exclamation and question marks needed to be added so that it looks like natural and realistic. The third point is interesting. It must be interesting. We need to try to make it as interesting as possible. A special attention should be taken care of in the opening sentence and conclusion. The fourth point is impartial. The dialogue should be impartial. That means it's a dialogue, you have to keep it in mind, and not a monologue where one person speaks and other listen. We need to give equal chances and keep the ball rolling. And the last one is concise. The whole conversation should be brief and concise. You need not to add any unnecessary things. Now, let's know the 3 steps. The first step is imagine. Whenever you will write a dialogue, you have to imagine 2 characters who will take part in the conversation. The second step is outline. Outlining is very important to write a good dialogue. Remember, you have to add at least 5 dialogues of each of the speakers. Then the third point is arrange. After imagination and outlining, arrangement is the most important thing to write a dialogue. You have to arrange the dialogue in some logical order. You should arrange the dialogue properly and neutrally.
Dear students, keep in mind the beginning and the conclusion should be polite and attractive. You can use these words for greeting. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Dear students, whenever you will start a dialogue with these sentences, the dialogue will be very smooth and polite. Then you can start with some polite questions, such as how are you? How are you doing? How have you been? How's your day going so far? How's it going? How are things? Dear students, you can start with these questions. Different ways to say goodbye. Dear students, you can conclude the dialogues with this sentence. Bye or bye-bye, see you soon, see you later. Take care. Have a good one. Have a nice day. So long, etc.
Dear students, you can understand it through an example. So dear students, let's move to the example. The question is, write a dialogue between two friends about preparation for the SSC examination. Dear students, whenever you will write a dialogue, at first you have to write in this way. A dialogue between two friends about preparation for the SSC examination is given below. Then you will start to write the dialogue. We can see here the conversation is between Rafia and Sophia. Rafia, hi Sophia, what's about you? Sophia, fine, but I am a little bit worried. Rafia, what about you? So dear students, we can see here that Rafia is started the dialogue with the greeting word, hi. And then Rafia ask a question to Sophia, and in this way they are continuing their conversations. As Rafia asks Sophia why she is worried, then Sophia answers her, you know, my SSC exam is knocking at the door. Though I have finished almost all the lessons, I still have some problems in maths and physics. Then Rafia asked, can you share with me what the problem is in physics? Sophia replies, well, the chapter is the reflection of life. I started the chapter before the test examination, but now I find it difficult. Then Rafia asked her, is there any other problem other than this chapter? So dear students, we can see here that they are continuing their conversations through question and answer. Then Sophie said, I think I will have to study again the chapter on static electricity. Then Rafia asked, in maths? Sophia answered, you know, geometry has always been trouble for me. However, I discussed with my home tutor about these problems. He assured me that he would make me understand those lessons. Then Rafia told, you have always been a good student. I hope you can overcome the problems within a short time. Sophia, I think so. Then Rafia said, anyway, I have to go home. Bye. And Sophia replied, bye, thanks. So, dear students, if you follow the rules of dialogue writing, I think that you will be able to write a good dialogue. And here, punctuation marks play a vital role. So, punctuation marks are very important for dialogue writing. Dear students, that's all for today. And I think that you have enjoyed the video. And thanks for staying with me. If I will alive, we will meet again. Till then, Allah Hafiz.